If you're an above average player, practice these 5 shots I'm about to give you in 5 different videos, and I promise you'll take your game to the shortstop level. And this first shot is a drag shot as it's named in America, but in other parts of the world it's named the stun run through, which is kind of goofy actually. Just so you don't get confused, that's what we're working on today. Get this series over with as fast as possible and get you guys working on these shots. Here's what else I'm working on if anybody out there cares. Yeah, that's what I am. Anyway, that's what I do. Because even pro players have to make money. You see how I rolled up and got on the tube? Without rolling in the pocket. It's perfect on the tube, and that's because of the drag shot. It's a must-know shot that's utilized by the pro players, the top players in the world, all the time. In fact, it's as much as 1 out of every 10 shots. And you can watch the pros play for hours and hours a day, every day, and never pick up on what they're doing, because chances are the commentators aren't going to tell you because they don't know themselves. If you look at the example we give, we're straight in on the 1 ball and we're trying to get on the 2 ball. Now if you put top on this shot, you're going to follow the object ball straight into the pocket and you're going to scratch. So it's shot with bottom, but we're certainly not trying to draw the cue ball off the object ball. We're trying to roll forward to get on the 2 ball, but not enough to follow the object ball into the pocket and scratch. So what we're basically doing is slowing the cue ball way down right before it gets to the object ball, and as it's right after it slows down, it starts rolling forward due to the inertia of the cue ball. And then it taps the object ball in and rolls forward slightly, just enough to get around this cluster of balls and get a shot on the 2 ball. And it's important to note that this is just one example of being straight in. It doesn't have to be straight in to use this shot. In fact, the pros use it all the time for all different reasons. But just bear with me and you'll understand it completely. Just like that. That's a drag shot. And you don't want to roll all the way to the round because then you're going to have a tough cut on the 2. You just want it to roll a little bit. And if you put top on it, because it's straight in, you're going to scratch. So you're basically slowing down the cue ball enough not to scratch. Because it don't start rolling forward till right about here. It's like shooting forward right from here. So you just kind of tap it in. Just like that. And you don't want to shoot a stop shot because you're going to get hooked behind all these balls. We're utilizing the spin of the cue ball to our benefit, and we're not putting bottom on it for any other reason than to slow it down. And during the slide stage of the cue ball is when it begins to slow down, and as it keeps moving toward the object ball, it starts rolling forward. But again, it's very slowed down, so it's like shooting a shot right from here and just putting a little bit of top on it and just kind of hitting it lightly in order to roll a little bit forward, and the cue ball winds up a little bit forward of where the object ball was, and right here. And the more you practice this shot, the better your timing will get in order to utilize the shot, and it will be the best shot you ever learned, because again, it comes up in several different examples.
Met her smoking cigarettes in the men's room. He liked her high heels, she liked his tattoo. She said she'd never been east of the West Coast. Couldn't stand all the palm trees and windows. Called herself baby. Growing up in a first world's worst dream, grace-giving, God-fearing, good family. But when his hair grew long and his skin grew soft, all they saw was all wrong. Didn't see baby. Walking down the streets of her hometown, and she showed him how she makes her living now. And he made her swear she'll break out somehow. And he thinks about her even now. Wonder where she's been and how. And if she's smoking cigarettes in the men's room, he wants to show her his new tattoo. It says baby.